Texas A&M has one coming up against Arkansas. Believe it or not, Aggies, #1 in total offense in all of college football. Who wins the game, though?
Hogs.
The Hogs?
The Hogs will win this game.
Okay.
Texas A&M is going to win. They've got more balance than Arkansas does.
Arkansas non-conference game, A&M Cowboys Stadium. The Aggies are very quiet, 3-0. Exposed.
I got to go with Arkansas there. I don't know enough about A&M yet. A&M hasn't played anybody yet.
Pass. Arkansas on the pass, boy.
It's Johnson. Found a nice seam and got beyond the 30. But what about the fast tempo of this Aggie offense? Johnson hands it off, and at the 15-yard line, Jerry Franklin brings down Cyrus Johnson back to get the kick for for Arkansas. From the 5. Stays on his feet. Johnson broke a couple of tackles, pushed out of bounds at the 4. The deep back dotting the I. Little draw to Gray, and might not have been the right play, but Gray mates in high school doing it for him. Warner, the player right there in the wheelchair, injured during spring drills. Mallet wide open in the middle of the field at the 35-yard line. Adams with the catch and still on his feet. Joe Adams.
Play action pass on 1st and 10. Just about as good as anyone I've seen. Great protection. And watch the run after the catch right here by Joe Adams. Just a sophomore. Mark, we talked about young dynamic receivers. Arkansas has 3 sophomore receivers that I think have a chance to be outstanding. Joe Adams is obviously, you see the impact of that video screen on these players on the sideline.
Mallet with time. Complete. Touchdown, Green.
Done so many things, but deep inside, he's still an Arkansas Razorback. I mean, it always comes back to where you played as a young man.
Great point. Here's Michael again on the pass. Nowhere to go. Set up a little screen. This is Mike Smith. And Smith knocked out of bounds. Mallet on the bootleg. Touchdown! Curtis.
Playing. Here's Von Miller right here. They're going to start some play action, but they're going to roll away and stay away from Von Miller now. Stay away from the pressure of number 24. If you can protect, you're going to have success throwing the football if you're Arkansas. Draw right there on 3rd and long to slow that Arkansas rush down.
1st down and 10. Here he goes again, looking to run it. This time nowhere to go. Brought down games of last season. Just getting his timing back now. Here's Johnson on 2nd and real long. Completes the pass. And Christian Michael got rocked.
Good call.
He gained 3. Well, this time it wasn't such a good call. He put it on the ground. Picked up by the Razorbacks. Franklin, Jerry Franklin is going to go close to 90 yards. Room service, Hogs.
Contact, but Tenaris right. Let's take a look at it. Quarterback draw again. It's out.
And 85 yards the other way by Jerry Franklin.
Again, ball security. You see there late, Mark, that ball was a little bit on the side of his body right there. But again, I think a swarming Arkansas defense here. Right there. He did not protect that football. That ball started to fried.
You got to have some fun once in a while. Indulge. Pass complete. Mallet indulging. Joe Adams almost lost the ball, but lost the defenders instead, who were in chase for a 1st down. Picked up 25. And And Tejada is true. Petrino's team.
The outstanding defensive lineman for Arkansas.
That might have been his time to step.
Hard-working guy and a great recruiter.
And a screen pass set up by Mallett for the lead. And a convoy of blockers ahead of DeAnthony Curtis. And Curtis with a nice gain inside Aggie
Watch
territory.
the big lineman. I mean, only Trent Hunter out in space. And how many running backs for Arkansas?
Michael Smith in there right now beside the quarterback Mallett. That pass complete at the 36-yard line. Lucas Miller makes the catch.
That stuff you've been talking about all night.
Trying to get fat on the defense. Right with the right move. Touchdown, Hogs.
Watch him stand in this pocket at 6'7" and just deliver the football. He throws the deep ball when he's on as good as any young guy.
A&M. Mallett threw for just 160-plus yards in that game. Johnson, incomplete. Storming back to lead 30-10. Coming up next, the Outback Steakhouse halftime report. Wendy Nix, have you ever had chicken fried butter?
Look out.
Johnson under pressure and sacked back of the 24. Never had a chance. Adrian Davis again. Nowhere to go for Christian Michael.
Stand in there and throw it as long as you can protect.
Johnson keeps himself on a little quarterback run and stopped
Gerard Johnson, can he stay healthy, Mark?
He hands it off this time, and nowhere to go for Cyrus Gray. Stopped up behind him. Approaching 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Boy, Adams again having a little trouble. Boy, Adams still on his feet. Pretty good return after initially bobbling the ball. And 3rd and 6 coming up. A great time for the Aggies to get a stop, but they won't get it. Michael Smith with a nice burst down after being surprised by South Carolina Thursday night a couple of weeks ago on ESPN. Here's Smith again. An authoritative look and run, picked up about 9. On the toss, Roderick Green over the 30 down to the 12 as well. 2nd and 5. Mallett with all day and wide open. It won't come any easier than that. Smith, touchdown.
Right here. Now he's going to run a wheel route and go up the sideline right here. Now, as he runs this, there's some confusion by A&M. Right here, you're going to see the corner ran inside with the wide receiver. That left the linebacker, number 8, Garrett.
Deciding to transfer from Michigan. This system seems to be to his liking right now, back after this.
It'll be an improved team by the time they get to him.
Wachiku brought down.
Not great technique by Elton Ford. In the Big 12. The schedule worked out well for them.
Wingo again on the carry. Wingo broke the tackle, stays on his feet. For a strong, determined, resolved running. Bobby Petrino's team is leading by 21. Would you, by that reaction? Back after the 2. Johnson working out of the shotgun, a predetermined run, and nowhere to go for the quarterback. Wingo getting his go on. Ronnie Wingo, touchdown, Hogs.
Wow. That's a freshman. Exploded, Mark. That was acceleration.
Wingo. You take the O off the Wingo, and you got some wings.
Oh, your ridge is too hard. That's too far, too much of a ridge.
For the Baylor Bears.
And the Longhorns open date. Colorado at home next week.
And by the way, the Houston Texans struggling a little bit. The Cowboys, meanwhile, at 2-1. Dallas.
Jerry Jones put his big house on display and also got the big win for his Razorbacks.
It's his crib. Build it, and they'll come.